What's up, people? Welcome to Video Village, the show that takes you behind the scenes of the content creators and into their lives. With us today is England Simpson. I'm your host, Moski, and I'm getting into her bio with her crazy self. England is a accomplished film, television actor, producer. She has appeared in over 24 projects, including her breakout role on Southern Fried Stings on Tru TV. In 2017, England released her directorial debut, Prelude, a love story, the first project produced by 30 Sad Face Productions with her twin sister, Ingrid Simpson. Prelude went on to screen over 20 film festivals and won 2 awards, one of which was the Best Actress Award for England's starring role in the film. Not to be taken too seriously, of course, England's fangirl nature and self-depreciating humor has garnered her thousands of homies, aka fans. Her goofy attitude and passion for all things geeky makes her the dopest person in the world. What's up, dopest person in the world?
Hi. I didn't say that. My mom said that. Like, my mom's really into me. She was like, I think you're the dopest person in the world. So I took it. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Well, you are dope. You are pretty dope. So let's get into this. I was a fan of Southern Fried Stings, and how does a girl from North Kakalaki end up on Tru TV? What was that whole process?
Oh my goodness, the process with that. Okay, this is what happened with the process. So prior to getting a call from a friend, I had been trying to navigate the Southern acting scene, the local independent film scene within the Southeast, and probably 2 or 3 years with me just doing a lot of indie genre films and doing, actually did a TV show. It was sort of like a variety talk show type situation. I get a call from a friend and she said she heard about this LA production that was trying to cast a Southern bounty hunter type show. And it really was about a group of men that did, private investigations in the South. But it was just a huge group of men and they needed a little diversity.
Let's get the black girl over here.
So my friend, because despite that, I did not have an agent at the time. My friend was like, you need to go to this casting notice. You need to go to this casting call. You need to show up there in the next 2 days because they're leaving. Because I think they tried to cast some of it in other places. At first I was like, no, thank you. And then I came back around and on I think one of the last days I was like, okay, so I'll show up there. I got off work. I had spilled coffee on my shirt. I walk in there. When I did the scene or the side, I acted like a muted version of myself because sometimes I can be a bit much. And then they wanted the extraness, so I gave them all of England. And literally a day later, they called me and told me I had the part, which was only supposed to be for 2 or 3 episodes.
Okay.
But after I filmed the pilot and an episode, they're like, nah, come on down. You're a series regular. Like, this is it.
For sure.
You know, you can move a lot of dope with a coffin, though, because you can ship them anywhere in the world.
How much dope you think is in there? How much is it worth?
Damn, Eamon, I don't know.
Do you still talk to Jay?
I do. You know who I talk to a lot? William.
Okay.
William and I, the muscle,
Yeah.
We call him the Kung Fu one.
Yeah.
Which he really was, like 80-degree black belt. He really is. He does that. William and I talk all the time. I keep up with Jay and his wife on social media.
Okay.
And I talk to Randy sometimes, but out of everyone, I talk to William the most.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, y'all definitely had something good going on, so I know it was sad when it ended.
It was. The story behind that, it's Tru TV, I guess they were ready to change it to that, 100% comedic network.
Okay.
And so, I mean, it was slowly but surely I don't want to say got rid of, but they moved past all the type shows that we were doing on there. We had the Operation Repo, the Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
So the Friday scenes, we had big Big Lizard Towing, they were moving in a different direction from that. So
yeah, I used to watch all that, Big Lizard Towing, all that. Yeah, so I was definitely a fan, and it was good to see a sister up there body slamming folks and getting it in.
that was real. When people tell me, "Oh, none of that's real," no, they didn't give us scripts and say, "Hey, say this."
Yeah,
We were coming off all that off the top of the dome. The conversations we were having, they would put us in situations where we didn't quite know what was going to happen, and then boom, we had to get physical. All that was real. Just being on that set was so stressful. I would fluctuate between 15 and 20 pounds every season because I would either be stress eating or running around all over the place. So it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
They call the cops.
I don't mind getting a little dirty when I go out in the field, but I don't want to get dead people dust all over me.
I hate to be the cameraman running behind y'all and running down the street chasing.
Oh, we've had a few accidents with our camera guy. Oh, most definitely. One almost got hit by a car. It was really bad. Like, it was very scary because they are all about getting the shot. There's been plenty of times where we've had to send people to the hospital.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely real.
It is. I was really running. I was really sweating on my edges. That was your girl. There was no cut, put in a stunt double. I can't swim, so there was an episode of Southern Fried Things where when I fell in the water and they had to get someone to get me out, that was in real life because England Simpson can't swim, so that was real. I'm like, how are you gonna explain to my family if I drown? Like, my mom gonna come here and whoop everybody. Like, how are you gonna explain that to Sheila Simpson? So yeah, it's real.
I'm gonna need my black people to learn how to swim. It's so many.
I know. I tried and I had a traumatic experience.
You ever seen that meme?
I'm gonna try again.
You ever seen that meme with the white pool party and the black pool party, and the white people all in the pool and the black people just sitting around the edge?
Somebody got 1 foot in.
Yeah. I would need y'all to
get in there, but if it's above 3 feet, I can't.
All right, now let's get into this Prelude. I checked out the film. Pretty dope. Congratulations. Yeah, hey, number one, horror is my favorite genre. So I watch horror, paranormal shows, all that type of stuff. So that was right up my alley. Tell us about. I don't want to give it away, but tell us about the film for those who haven't seen it.
I'll give the little PR blurb that I give. Let me think. Because I haven't had to do press for this in a long time. It is about a woman who was held captive, and she survived her experience and her ordeal. But through that, it changed who she was as a person. And let's just say she never bounced back from it, and she turned from victim to villain.
Today was a good day.
So
Okay. Yeah, and you definitely had a good role in it. You did your thing with the emotions, the tears, and everything.
But the reason I had to do that was because so many people has known me for comedic roles and comedic things. And I mean, I'll admit, like, I do a lot of comedy, even though some of it doesn't get released. I do a lot of comedy, so I wanted to show everyone that I can do all. I have range if you allow me. So I had to make that. I had to.
Yeah. Now, how hard is it to act, get all that emotion, and in the back of your head, you are directing. And you like, they better have this shot right because I can't see the monitor. Now, is all that going in your head? Like, what is that experience?
It was stressful. It was definitely stressful. There were so many points in production where I felt as a director I was lacking because I was so focused on acting, and as an actor I was lacking because I was so focused on making sure that was right, making sure that everything on set was running smoothly. So it was definitely a learning experience. I would say the first day of shooting, I was ready to pay every single person on that set to just go home because I was not going to do it. I was like, I'm not going to do this. This is too much. I will pay you to get in your car or whatever you traveled in and go home. I don't be here. So it was a struggle because I felt there are times where I can watch the movie and I point at a part. Dang it, if I was behind the camera and I was actually looking at the monitor, I would have caught that. And then as an actor, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have done better than that if I weren't so busy thinking about directing it and directing the other actor in the scene.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of that. And it's sometimes it can be cringeworthy watching the end product and not being able to really be in whatever moment you're supposed to be in.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult. And I'm still trying to figure out a way around it. And some people are like, well, don't act in it, just direct it. But I'm an actor. It's like, I want to act. Like, that's what I do. I'm an actor. So they're like, well, then just act in it, don't direct it. Well, ain't nobody trying to put my black ass on. Like, I can't wait for people to put me in a movie. I got to make my own films or I'm not going to work.
Yeah.
So I still haven't found the balance. So if you know how I can do that, please share.
Now you have the production company with your sister. Your sister, she doesn't do the directing thing?
No. And she told me right out the gate, I can help you with the back end and with, putting all the moving pieces together and making it happen and producing a product. She said, but when it comes to being on that set, I don't know what those terms are. I don't know what a grip is. Hey, let's pretend I don't even know what a light is. Like, don't ask me for help. I will stand at the craft table and make sure everyone got a bite of baked spaghetti. Like, I can't do what you do. So you're really going to have to be purposeful with who you're choosing to be in your crew, and you have to trust them.
Yeah.
Because as I say, filmmaking is the most intimate thing a group of people can do together.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like, but it is. It's the most intimate thing a group of people can do together. So she told me, you better trust the people you're coming up in here to be all intimate with, because I can't help you in that aspect. And she was right.
Now, we're still talking about your film, not a porn shoot, right?
I mean, look, Google it. You'll see. I'm joking. You want to find out? No. Yes, we're talking about, I didn't come up with that quote, but I think it's true. It's fact, man.
Yeah,
that is the most intimate thing you can do with a group of people.
Yeah.
People who make films or even make TV shows 10 plus years ago, we're still talking to each other, checking in on each other's families and making sure we're solid, because that's a bond that'll never be broken. Like, that's something I have in common with those people that they can't say anyone else has in common with me.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. I feel you, because I did a 48-hour film shoot like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. By the grace of God, we got the right crew, like the right DP, the right boom operator, grip, and we all stayed connected. And you just never know when you put out that call for a crew for a project like that. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use some of the same people. Period. I mean, I don't want to be like Woody Allen, because but Woody Allen, in that respect, he used some of the same actors, the same crew members that he's been using in all of his films for decades. And I want to get to that point where I just have a pocket of people that I'm like, hey, come through. Let's create again. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cut that check.
I do. I pay everybody. If you're on my set, you get paid. That's one thing I'm very, as an actor.
Word.
I'm gonna pay you.
That's what's up. And feed them, right?
Yes. Yeah. I have my stuff. I'm a big girl. I'm not missing any meal. You're not gonna be on my set not eating, because I'm gonna be on my set eating. I mean, sitting in the corner still crying from a shot I just did. This is a true story. When we get out cut on Prelude, I was eating a sandwich and still crying because I couldn't get my emotions together. And I was still dictating to people with lettuce hanging out of my mouth, like where I needed lights to go and how to get ready for the next shot, because we were about to do a company move. And I'm still crying because I couldn't get over the emotions from the last scene I just shot. So I'm crying with a sandwich in my mouth, telling these grown men oh, I need you to go over there. I need you to do this. And I'm just crying and eating at the same time. It was a mess. Now, the behind the scenes of that.
Yeah, I need the photographer. I need the set photographer to leak some photos of that.
Oh, no. That's for the secrecy.
Now, one thing with horror movies, with some independent, they find, you find some cheap, gory graphics. Now, yours, it was pretty authentic. So how do you find that balance of on the budget, but we ain't gonna make this blood look cheesy or make this bruise look cheesy?
That is a great question. Thank you for that. I made it a point to, because I am a horror fan, I could have did the whole DIY, I'm in my kitchen with some plaster and some food coloring making things happen, but I knew that I needed this to be more than just that. Okay. Because I want to do the story justice. So there are just some things you need to have the budget for. If it takes you a couple years to get the budget for it, then okay, you have to do it because I just want it done right. So I researched, I talked to people, and actually sought this person out for our makeup. She had just got done doing like second unit makeup for Hunger Games, and she had been doing all of these independent films, and this woman worked throughout the entire United States, and I had to wait for her schedule to be available, and by the grace of God, she did it. And I mean, I'm just saying she was willing to work within my budget, but I had to make sure I had the budget for it. Like, right. There was no playing around like, hey girl, hey, so I need you to hook me up. I was like, no, I'm ready to, there's some things you have to have the budget for.
Yeah, that's what's
you
up.
Really have to put forth the budget.
Oh yeah, the makeup, lighting, all that stuff.
All of that. I'm very insistent on that. If anything, I need a good camera, good lighting, good audio.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna be a genre film, I need the FX. It needs to be solid. Everything else, I don't care. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Everybody needs to be good. Everybody's doing good.
Now with independent films, I don't know why so many independent films just sacrifice the audio. It's like if you got bad audio, I'm tuned out already. Like using the camera microphone. You ain't even using the mic. So that makes me cringe. Like
it does.
Couldn't invested in that.
No, and what hurts my heart is some of these stories are awesome, but no one's gonna see past the fact that your camera's shaky, you don't have good audio, your person is just in the shadows all the time, which some people are like, well, wasn't that half the movie? Well, yeah, they were supposed to be trapped in a dungeon.
Yeah.
So some of that was going to be the lighting, of course. That's what we were going for.
Yeah.
But when you just have bad lighting and y'all outside, like, come on,
outside.
Yeah, that's that natural light, but it don't look right. Like those are just some things. I didn't want to look like a hobbyist, so I made sure that I got the right people for the right job. Word.
Now, over 20 festivals, what I read in your bio, did you go to all of them? Because that's a lot of dough that you have to save up traveling all over the country.
No, I only went to the ones that I knew I could get to. There are some that I wish I could have gotten to. Like the first festival in Springdale, which was a huge one, was the Action on Film International Film Festival, which is one of the biggest festivals in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And I tried so hard to get there, but it was also the first week of school because I am a teacher. Mm-hmm. And there's no way everybody coming with their hair done on the first day of school and their teacher's not even there. Like you can't do this. The little girls have got their hair pressed and everybody coming in their Sunday clothes and then their teacher's not there. There's just no way I could swing it. So there were a few I really regretted not being able to go to, but if it was something that I could easily fly to.
Yeah.
And sometimes, they didn't have car services like Uber or Lyft, and I was like, how am I going to get there to the actual festival? I would fly anywhere. Just let me, look, I got freaking flyer miles, let's go.
Yeah.
Getting to the actual festival, I couldn't. So that was the only hiccup I had with some of them. But I wanted, if I could, I tried to go to every festival I could. So.
Okay.
I went to about 6 maybe.
6?
About 10.
That's good. Yeah, I know some filmmakers, boy. It's like they profession is going to film festivals. I'm like, bruh, how are you paying for this? You know?
Yeah. Well, I can't miss work like that. I get fired.
No, you gotta teach.
You,
you gotta teach the youth.
I know. That must be a young person's game. I can't.
I know. Got bills to pay.
I do. It's real.
Nah. What's the wackest festival you've been to? Nah, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
I mean, I could answer it. I actually have a story behind that.
And I was gonna ask you, like, what makes a festival good for you, and share your horror experience, I guess. For
absolutely. Well, for one, with us being people of color into genre films, that's just kind of unheard of. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, everyone be like, yeah, Ernest Dickerson, Demon Knight. See, I know one black director.
Yeah.
They have this whole illusion of being inclusive, but it's not real, and they let you know right off the bat. I was at a festival put on by a very known horror magazine.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be like a screen queen type of, ooh, let's see your chops and everything. So I went to the festival, and they're like, you know what? All the people that are gonna be at this festival, you know, ladies, since y'all are gonna be here as guests, do the audition for the next screen queen who's gonna be in this sci-fi movie if you win the thing. And so they got the rest of the guests who were females to do that, and I was one of them. And the magazine, the radio station that was there, they covered all the white actresses except me. They completely ignored me. They were very rude about me. They're very rude to me. And when I brought it up, I was just overreacting, and none of that was happening. Oh, that's not real. And when I actually was there and I did a monologue, standing ovation, it was actually during the 3rd season of Southern Fried Steak. So people were like, definitely just saw you on TV like yesterday. And they treated me like Dookie. And it was because someone said it, you know, black people really, this isn't like a fat black woman would never be prominent in a horror film. So
yeah.
So I've been there, and then I've been in festivals where they're like, it's all about women empowerment, female filmmakers, women of color, just let's go because we're out here and let's celebrate you. So I've been in festivals like that, which is a breath of fresh air, so refreshing. So I've been on both ends of the spectrum when it comes to festivals. I mean, live and you learn. There are just some places, there are some organizations that put on things like this that I just really can't be a part of anymore because of my experience. In a minute you tell your truth, they're like, no, but no, that's real. Like, oh, you're trying to divide us and da-da-da. And it's like, no, I absolutely just experienced this right now.
Yeah.
So I've been at some really bad festivals.
That's crazy. And it's funny because everybody tries to get to those name brand festivals and it ends up being horrible. But the mom and pop one, the one that's starting out, they the one got the red carpet rolled out for you.
Yep.
So
that 2nd year festival, that 3rd year festival, they're treating you like family, and they're making sure that because you put your time and energy to be here and to even submit your project to them, not only are they treating you right, but they're trying to get you the press that you deserve and trying to get as many people at your screening as possible, because that's important as well.
Word.
If the filmmaker's there, you got to make sure you're pulling in the audience so that you show them, hey, we're serious about this, and this isn't just something we're doing.
Word. That's what's up. Yeah, that's a note to all the filmmakers out there hustling all over the country, trying to get their stuff seen. You know, I haven't been to Sundance yet, but hopefully one day. But hopefully it's not whack either. You know?
I know. I think that's very attainable for you. I think that's something that you may see in your near future.
Yeah. I received that.
We see you out here.
Screening that. Well. But you know, when I see see a lot of the interviews and stuff during Sundance, it ain't people of color too much. You know, so we need some more color up in Sundance.
Like, y'all talk about inclusion all the time, but you don't prove it.
Yeah.
Too. Oh, we're inclusive, and then you look, and they whole cast and crew void of the melanin. You know what I mean? Like,
word. Now we're gonna get to my reshoot segment. On this segment, if there's anything, I'm gonna flip it. normally I ask if it's anything that you would change, but on this one, was there anything you wanted to change, but then you saw in post-production, oh, that turned out pretty dope? Have you had that type of experience?
Yeah, actually I have. There was a scene in the film where I began to fall and I kind of catch myself on someone, because I'll do that in a minute. If you're beside me and I'm falling, yoink, or yeet, as they say, the kids say. I teach fourth grade. You're the first person I'm going to catch on to, I'm going to latch on to. And that actually happened. And it worked out well because it seemed like I was just clutching my pearls. I'm like, oh, just so beside myself. And then I catch on to them and it just worked out. So I love that. I love the fact that the location for the dungeon at the very last week of them giving me the key, like, hey, I know you're filming next weekend, have at it. I think something happened with the power, or I don't know what happened, but it ended up working out in our favor because our lighting guy he had everything on lock. He was prepared, so that ended up working out and giving me the atmospheric look of the film that I liked.
Okay.
And begging my daddy to film at his house, and like, I'll adopt it for you for 5 years if you want me to.
Yeah.
And he's like, sold. And so my dad and his wife, my stepmom, gave me access to their home.
Okay.
And I never planned to film there. And then they're like, it's free. I was like, oh.
That's what's up.
Like, let's go. And it worked out so well.
That's what's up. Yeah. It's lovely when it comes together effortlessly.
I know.
Now to our filmmaker quota today from George C. Scott, actor from Ebenezer Scrooge in Exorcist 3. If I were ever stranded on a desert island, there would be 3 things I need: food, shelter, and a grip. What would be 3 things you would take with you on an island?
Definitely food and shelter, and access to a working camera, because I would hope, or maybe a DP, like someone else is filming for me, because I would hope that one day I will be rescued, and I would need everyone to see what I went through. That when I tell my stories and I'm dramatic, they're like, girl, stop playing. And I had that footage ready to like, no, I need you to watch. This happened to me.
Then with you and the DP, I might end up falling in love because y'all the only 2 on the island. So they make sure.
Oh yeah, me and the DP.
Yeah.
No, he would probably try to build a ship or something, or a raft, and try to escape and leave me. And that's more my story. Dudes leave me like just sitting in restaurants by myself. All of a sudden the credits rolled in the movie theater, and I look around and he's missing. Yeah, that's more my speed. Like, I would just get left. Don't fall in love. I'm just stranded by myself. Again.
My God. He said he'll end up leaving you from the island. Oh my God. Come on now.
You can write a book about it and get famous, have a famous movie. And I'm like, damn, he couldn't even cast me as me. That would be my truth. Let me get cast as myself in the movie about us being stranded on an island. That's it. That's what's happening.
All because he don't want to see you again. No, I'm gonna cast somebody else.
Nope. I'm too weird. I'm a very peculiar person. And when you meet me in real life, you've met me in real life. I'm weird. It's fine.
Yeah, we like weird.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, what's up with the fellas? What's up For sure. Now, what's up with the fellas in this journey as a single black filmmaker, female filmmaker?
Say the first part again.
Single black.
No. Like my journey as far as being a single black filmmaker.
Yeah. What's up with the fellas? What's up with
what's up with them? I don't know. What's up with them?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking because I'm a weirdo, and they see that. Look. I'm too old to. I guess I'm past a certain point. I'm a woman of a certain age. I guess this is my life. I've already adapted the cat lady lifestyle, except with dogs. I only have 1 dog, but I'm a collector. I'm gonna get more. So I think that's where I'm at. I'm gonna be a dope auntie. I'm going to be a great sister, a great daughter, and I'm gonna be single. Hopefully, I'm gonna be like a healthy 80-year-old still wearing leather pants and high heels.
Oh my God! With your presence on social media, how do you not go on these internet dates? or these Tinder dates?
Internet dates? No. Internet dates. Because I never have time to do anything. I'm trying to teach, work great English, and make movies. Like, that's what I'm doing. Seriously, and I'm not even a prude about it. I'm weird. I mean, it was cool, but you know how girls, like, they're dainty, they don't eat. No, I'll eat. And then I had a guy tell me I had a beautiful smile, and then for 20 minutes I talked about shark teeth and like how sharks have like so many rows of teeth, and how like they have teeth falling out all the time. And that's what I did, and I didn't even take the compliment. I just saw it as a moment to talk about sharks and their teeth. That's the type of person I am. I am. So it's just like,
check please. We gotta get this
like,
check.
No, they don't even ask for a check. They just go to the bathroom and I never see them again. Or they go to the bathroom in the theater. Dudes always gotta go to the bathroom around me. I'm joking.
Stand-up comedy is in your future.
I should do that. That should be my next movie. It's the next one I got coming up, which is a mess, but you know.
Word. Now, my next segment, 60 frames a second, and 60 seconds or less, tell us the wackest or cheesiest horror movie you've ever seen.
Oh, no. I don't want to say names. I don't want to name it, but it was a film where everyone farted themselves to death. You know, this very trauma-esque, you know, Lloyd Kaufman type situation, which it probably was a trauma film. Everyone farted themselves to death, and then there was like bloody farts, and the farts, I think, became monsters, and then the monsters started taking over town, and it was like a fart town. I'm like, oh my gosh, my life.
What?
I'm gonna fix it. Like, and I watched the whole thing too, and I own it on DVD.
What?
Yeah, it's absurd. But I love people who are just getting out there and they're like, I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna be creative. Like I'm rooting for that. So it's like, I gotta check it out.
Farted
I've
themselves
been in like 30
to
movies like that.
Wow.
Oh, fart monsters.
Wow. That is hilarious. I never heard that concept, but
Ooh.
somebody found the funding to make that.
Absolutely. And distribution. Yeah. Absolutely.
You are wild. And my type of person. Now go ahead and tell the people where they can connect with you at. What's your social media, phone number, email, all that.
You can find, you know what? If none of my social media links work, you can just Google me, England Simpson. I'm sure something will pop up. But usually I'm just either / or at England Simpson on all social media platforms. Facebook, it's / officially England. That's my I hate saying fan page, but that is my fan page. Okay. And I'm out here. My film Prelude Love Stories on Amazon, and it's also on digital ticket. And hopefully soon. I'm going to be filming my next one in September, so I'm really excited about that.
Word. This another short or a feature?
Yes, this is gonna probably be one of my last shorts I make, and I'm ready to make a feature.
Okay.
Hopefully in ATL, gonna be there filming some stuff. So.
You know you gotta holler at your boy. You coming to the city. I mean.
Yes.
Don't come this way and don't holler.
I know. I'm trying to work in Atlanta. Ain't nobody calling me in Atlanta.
Hey.
I'm telling you, I'm the one. They just want all the filmmakers. They going to use the bathroom. Oh, let's call England Simpson for the part. Hey, before we make that call, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom real quick, and I'm come back and I'll be ready. And that's my truth.
Don't get left at the set now. Everybody packing up.
They're like, oh no, why you done brought her on this set, and it's just bad energy. No, she ain't right in the head. They putting their stuff in their little. Let me go ahead and get my car and go home.
Well, I thank you so much for making me laugh hysterically for 30 minutes. You were such a joy to interview, and got a bright future. I'm glad I connect with you on this level, because once you get so big and you don't know your boy no more.
Oh, that's not true.
So I'm glad I got a chance to connect with you at this level.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't have an ounce of ego in me. I don't.
You don't. You're real personable, and I thank you for that, for gracing me with your interview. For those who want to contact Video Village, you can hit us up on Instagram, Video Village Podcast, Twitter, at DV_podcast. I'm your host, Moski, and this is the wonderful, fabulous, talented, very funny England Simpson, and we out this piece.